Hello everyone, my name is Rachel, but I'm more well known for my YouTube and Twitch name, Kawaayeet. However, you can call me Kawaa. I am super thankful to be able to have this opportunity to be able to speak to you guys here on Spotify. Something that I strive for with my own personal content is creating a safe space and community for both women and queer individuals such as myself. I remember being in Toronto a couple years ago and wandering through what is known as the gay village. Being there and feeling that sense of community and acceptance truly inspired me to do what I can with my own platforms to recreate that sense of belonging for others. I'm also a huge believer in growing self-confidence, especially with developing a relationship with oneself. I think vulnerability is one of the best things about the human experience, and so with that being said, that's why I've taken up social media, is to engage with others and find that level of vulnerability that I believe we all wish we could have. That's also why I've joined this podcast. It's this opportunity to share knowledge and experiences with one another so we can help each other and grow together. I'm also a huge advocate for romanticizing the mundane, especially growing up and not always having a lot, and still not really having a lot. I think with being able to openly speak about my journey, I hope that maybe it might touch the hearts of others, and maybe in this complicated world we can all feel a little less alone. So I dropped out of university about a year ago. I was in school for teaching, and I decided to leave because balancing a job and enough hours to support myself financially was just taking away from my ability to get schoolwork done, while also making time to be creative on the side. My mental health at the time was also at an all-time low, so overall dropping out was the best decision for me. And as scary as it is, I don't regret doing it. I definitely think that finishing school and getting a degree is important, but I also believe that life is too short to spend it pleasing everyone around me but myself. I think right now I'm enjoying life just working and being creative in my downtime. Even if I don't own Teslas or live in a fancy penthouse apartment, I'm truly happy with what I'm doing. I feel that I'm so lucky to have found a sense of fulfillment so early on in life. There's this quote by Greg Anderson that really resonated with me. It's, "Focus on the journey, not the destination. Joy is not found in finishing an activity, but in doing it." I think this quote can be very applicable to life and the quality of it. I think it's so important for us to remember to enjoy the everyday menial activities we get to do daily, like the smell of the air while riding the bus in the morning after a heavy storm, or spending time with yourself at a thrift store. I think that the world consistently tells us, especially as teenagers and young adults, that the end goal is to finish school, get a job, and get married. We constantly have this subconscious voice that time is ticking, telling us to rush through it all and get it all over with. But what I've been beginning to find is that it's never too early or too late to just start living life for the sake of yourself. So I can't claim to have won Nobel Prizes or that I have a degree in something that states I have great knowledge. I'm just like another average Joe. But I can definitely say that I understand the human experience. The good, the bad, the shitty. You can believe that if you want. In fact, I'm just another face that blends in with the crowd, just like the rest of society who watches everything go down on the news. Someone who understands financial struggle, who's been unsure of themselves because life has just felt so dark. Can't say I have the answers to everything, but if you like meaningful conversations about movie topics, hidden themes, and messages within video games, or even just the interesting wonders of life, I can guarantee that you're going to have a great time listening to this podcast.